USA, what's happening? The parachuting of the economy into the abyss continues. The contagion mutation is being dismissed as in the same divisive ways as the original contagion. The sheeple are still solely to blame for any contagional spread, which has quite clearly become the only way of spread, according to the daily mouthpieces. Our fearless leaders and the parade of experts on every channel, even though people isolating still manage to contract. The contagion couldn't possibly attach itself to those billions of packages of cardboard, plastic, and paper, or any and all of the products purchased at the grocery store. No, it just magically jumps onto all the socially distanced, masked up people. While our leaders and experts dismiss mutations and other possibilities of spread, then wonder why people are being defiant. Meanwhile, our wrinkled up, out-of-touch Congress just passed the most useless stimulus bill imagined, which most of the funds going to zombie corporations like the airlines, while the sheeple get crumbs from the feeble, withered wolfen shepherds at the top, while touting wildly inflated GDP numbers. Around and around we go with the deception, confusion, breeding, illusion. Let us jump across the pond for just a second. There's a long queue of lorries unable to deliver their loads, not just because of potential contaminated products, but because the drivers might be contaminated. What twisted illusions we are having, forcibly injected into our minds. Maybe the trucks will have to sit until they get vaccinated drivers. The demented fairy tale has no boundaries, lost in a desert of corruption. Meanwhile, back in the US, we're all enjoying the social economic K-shaped distribution of wealth. You know, the billions being funneled to the billionaires and the hundreds going to the people. Gotta hustle in dystopia before the Great Reset utopia. Get all that money to the top, to the elites that will decide the way of the global corporate regime. So for some reason, the contagion doesn't fully initiate their plan. They have already seeded the idea of there being a cyber threat. And our recent hack into government databases supporting that narrative, I'm sure will give way to some breach that will allow a more invasive security protocol. More privacy lost in the name of safety and for your own good, as always. Just a few excerpts in the American news. I bet it's not far off from your country. Prepare. Ready yourself and your people before they become the sheeple. Thanks for watching. Pray, love, live.